Welcome back, everybody! Oh boy, today is probably going to be a boss fight, most likely. What kind of boss fight? I have no idea. But, oh man. I mean, we are in the Forbidden Zone, I guess, so... Yeah, what has the Forbidden Zone got waiting for us, I wonder? We'll have to find out. I like how that door stays open, too. Excuse me. Oh. Did she get brainwashed?
Faria, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
How can you
What's
tell?
wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
A Dark Master Core? Okay. We just not gonna comment on that at all? This looks like something that belongs in a Metroid game, honestly.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when...
We can talk later. Here it comes!
Did no one pay attention to the Master Core she was holding?
I've never known Faria to control Googles like that before.
Okay.
How
Special.
about a stone that looks suspiciously like a master core?
What the? Where did she get her hands on that?
First we handle the Zoogle, then we get some answers.
Yeah, gotta get those answers, man. What? Oh, that he teleports right there. That was some bad timing there. Okay, okay.
Here's a healing violet dart.
You can try and try as much as you want, but it's not gonna. You're not gonna stop us. Oops. Wait. Okay, so that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this.
I'm grateful.
But yeah, he's resistant to darkness, so there's no point really using dark attacks, obviously. But some air pressure on the other hand, oh boy. Oh, you cannot believe what's about to happen to you, man. It would be nice if we could like move it like a full speed or something. Even cast while dodging. Oh yeah. I didn't even register that was even a charge he was doing right there. I was like, oh, you know, whatever, we can deal with that. Not a big deal. Alright, so I guess we'll just save Kisara then when we need her for the usual suspect of charging attacks. Oh, nice. Rod extension! Wait, I forgot about the cores. I ended up breaking it though. So that's cool. Oh no, you punched the air, how could you? Die! Seem to be doing pretty well so far. Barely use any S or CP, though we are kind of dying. There we go. That's a little better. Basically back to full health, just the way we like it, man. Oh, I thought that was the charge. Oh, I wasted 2 attacks then. That's a big rip. I wasted Alpha and freaking Kisara's thing. He said like, here it comes or something like that, and that threw me off and made me think that it was something more than it actually was. Alphin, come on, we were doing so well. Let's not ruin this now. Let's not start ruining this. We don't want this. Alright, you better watch out. We're gonna get you good. By the way, I realized I hadn't checked the poll results in a little while, and I guess for good reason, because apparently there's been no change in the poll at all. It's still the same exact order. I think the same exact vote totals too, if I'm not mistaken. So there's nothing really to worry about with that. I died? Well, I guess that confirms overlimit doesn't save you from death. I was literally coming to freaking do the finishing blow too. Well, not the finishing blow, but the Mystic Art. Suddenly we are using a lot of CP out of nowhere. This is getting a little concerning. I haven't seen him do his charge attack in a little while, unless I just haven't been paying attention. Would be nice if he does it again, so we could just stop him right in his tracks. It'd be really nice. Oh yeah, you gotta go ahead and smack him in the face, man. Alphen, really? Oh my gosh, I swear. Okay. Resurrection coming right up. Oh, Roy, good stuff, man. Anything in armor? Wait. Oh, I was gonna say, did he like put armor on randomly? Alright, go smack him in the face. Was that a charge attack? I don't know if that was, but I was too late if it was, so rip. Alphen, we had a defense boost from Kisara. How the flip did you still die?
I don't even know the word defeat.
We're still kind of struggling, oddly enough, despite the fact that we literally have upgraded our stats a bunch from skills. So, why are we still struggling? I don't know. That's a good question, man. Come on, Shion. She's still casting heals, though. I'd like it if she did her Mystic Art instead, but oh well. Are you kidding me? Really? At the very end, I'm gonna die? Rinwell's down to nothing? Oh my gosh, this is so dumb. This is so dumb. Okay, we're fine though, we're fine. Don't you die, man. Don't you freaking die. Get down. Die, monster! I am ashamed we had to use an item in that battle after all that great start we had. Didn't we only have like 50 CPUs at half health? Like, what the heck was that last half there?
Now it's just her! Faria, can you hear me? Faria!
She's preparing another summoning.
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more. Dohalim!
Nice shot.
Forgive me.
What if that was controlling her? What if she's back to normal now? Did we need to punch her in the
Man,
gut?
I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case...
Is that a good idea when we
take
don't
her
even
off
know
your
if she's
hands.
normal?
You? Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
I mean, hopefully she's just back to
He
normal,
seems
though.
like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones, if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almadria. As for Tarnigan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion,
Huh?
thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on.
Yeah, she'll be fine though. She just have to take a little punch to the stomach. That's all, you know, nothing too crazy. Whoa. We've saved the game. Wait, a skit. There's a skit. Oh my gosh, I almost didn't even see that. It is Faria the Bun.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The
Indeed.
same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find whoever it is, fast.
Do it while you still can. Don't let them use more people. Bad.
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dahna's astral energy.
Oh. What is it gonna be this time? Is this the ceremony? Kind of looks like the inside of the wedge a little bit, almost.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
Eh? Uh-oh, more thorns. But oof. Was that just frozen in time just now? What's going on now? Alpha's not even reacting, and she's just not even moving anymore. Alphen, what'd you do?
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her. It reminds me of Shion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dahna.
But the will of Dahna is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dahna's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure!
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Besides, it's light astral energy. Light is obviously not going to want
Let's
oblivion.
keep moving. If it's Dahna's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Finally, we begin to understand what the thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way.
Hopefully. Also, we're seeing visions. This is a Xeno game now. Oh no!
That vision we saw, it was as if it was meant specifically for us.
What do you make of it? Do you still think the will of Dahna might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something. But what?
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost-type stuff.
That's your grand theory? That we're being haunted? Come on, Law.
Wait. He might be closer to the mark than you think. What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
I am merely entertaining the possibility. Whether it was Dahna's will, or somehow connected to the Sovereign and Maiden's powers, I do not know.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
Whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent.
The strength of their intent indeed. What do we got going on here? It's a teleporter, but I can't move. Walk, 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 walk. Another cutscene?
Soon, you might very well learn the truth behind Shion's thorns. As well as my own past, I have to be ready to face anything. Whatever happens.
The only way is forward, turn back for the time being?
I just need a little time first.
Okay. That doesn't seem suspicious at all, but I mean... shouldn't they put something in front of us to heal us? I mean, what's the point of asking us this and being like, whoa, hey, guess what? So I guess I just walk towards it again.
So I have to be ready to face anything.
Turn back. Can I teleport in here, by the way? Not really, no. Ah, what's the harm? What's the harm? Let's just do it. There's no real way to heal or anything, so we got it. We might as well do it.
Shion and Dahna. Nothing I learn can change that.
What? Oh, I was gonna say, like you didn't want to go? Alright, we got this. It's time to go over here and stuff. There's a way over there. I see.
Hold up, you guys.
What is it?
I want to look through that room over there. I'm curious what we'll find.
That's the room you visited in your past, right? Sure. We can check it out.
Oh, are we in this area?
We should go through that room some more before we move on.
Yeah, I'm kind of seeing it now. Alright, let's go in here.
This looks like some kind of research facility.
A laboratory secreted away in the Forbidden Zone. Why am I past being surprised at this point?
Looks pretty deserted.
Let's check it out. It might give us a new lead.
Absolutely, maybe indeed. The Forbidden Zone.
For the people of Lenegus, the Forbidden Zone is the stuff of dreams. Yet here I am, standing within its hallowed halls.
It's off limits even for lords, then? Talk about an exclusive club.
Being exclusive is one thing, but how many important facilities let in only the Sovereign? Doesn't that seem a little strange?
Strange doesn't cover it. If it was only one room, maybe. But a place on this scale? How do they keep it from falling into ruin? Whoever the Sovereign is, they can't manage the upkeep of this whole place themselves.
Did no one ever talk about it when you were growing up?
No, not that I can remember. Then again, Sovereigns and Forbidden Zones weren't exactly breakfast table conversations.
The Forbidden Zone is a hallowed place, at one with the Sovereign's authority, grounds of the one true ruler who presides over all Renans. That is what we believed this place to be. No, what we were made to believe it was. But now, it is finally time to discover this area's true purpose, and why it was kept hidden behind the scenes for so long.
Yeah, I think that's about true anyway. But it's an operating table that many subjects undoubtedly never came back alive from their operations. Oof. But I mean, obviously, based off the visions of the past we've seen with Alphen, I mean, there were people in here besides just the Sovereign. But I don't know. Was this place more flexible back in the old days? Maybe it's not so much nowadays, but maybe before it was more open. But we had regular Renin soldiers in here before.
I think I can make this work.
What's that?
Well, can you make head or tail of it?
These are experiment records by the looks of it. Reams of them, dating back hundreds of years. Let's see. A composite being capable of controlling Dahna and astral energy so as to convert its molecular and elemental makeup. The creation of a governing central figure, taking the form of a Dahnan. Codename Sovereign.
Sovereign.
Wait, there's more. Research into utilizing force field crystals for the purpose of stable astral energy containment. That must be the master cores. With all this raw data, there's bound to be records here somewhere about the Maiden and the Lords, too.
About the Lords? Why would they be on there?
Think about it. The Lord's crests are clearly of a piece with those of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. Not to mention the fact that the contenders to the crown are selected from otherwise regular Renin citizens. In other words, it may be that all Renins are unwittingly being made subject to some kind of grand scheme.
What about the Sovereign? Does it say anything else?
Where do I start? All I've read so far is the headlines. There's so much here. To sift through all of it would require specialized... Wait.
What is it? Did you find something?
Specialized
It's a
weight.
list of names, with the title, Test Subjects, Sovereign. It's your call.
Read it.
There must be dozens of test subjects listed here. Hundreds even. All of them failures. Wait, I think I've found one that was successful.
It's Elfin.
Test subject number 1273. Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name, Alphen.
They re-engineered me. Right here in this lab.
Alphen.
It's fine, really. What about the others? Was I the only one?
Test subject number 10105. Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name,
Uh-oh.
Volron.
Oh,
Volron?
no.
But that means...
He's only sovereign because someone made him that way too.
He's the last one. In 3 centuries worth of records, you and Volron are the only 2 subjects on whom the experiment was a success.
So Volron wasn't even a Renin then?
But what about the winners of the crown contests? Does this mean that none of them were ever crowned sovereign after all?
Upon victory, the Sovereign shall return to Rena and rule over Rena and Lenegis combined. When a new Sovereign is decided, the outgoing monarch shall relinquish their post and live out the rest of their days on Rena. So we were told. But according to these records, there have only ever been 2 Sovereigns, neither of whom had anything to do with the crown contest. It's all lies, including the part about the Sovereign residing in Rena. The crown contest was never about deciding a new ruler. It must always have been devised for some other purpose.
Gathering astral energy, of course.
But even supposing that's true, someone must have been in charge for the past 3 centuries, right? If it wasn't the Sovereign, then who was it?
Crown contests have been held this whole time, in spite of the fact that there was already a Sovereign. Me. Meaning that for the past 300 years, someone out there has to have been maintaining that lie. The same person I'm willing to bet is behind all this.
The Red Woman?
It's possible. But that doesn't necessarily mean she's the mastermind behind this scheme. She could be working for someone else. Someone back on the Renan homeworld.
Either way, it's fair to say she's definitely involved somehow.
What about the data records? Is there no other information that could help us?
Not that I can see. Just file upon file of experiment results. There's nothing here about who's behind all this, or what their endgame is, unfortunately. I've barely managed to scratch the surface, mind you. You won't be able to read through it all, but you're welcome to take a look through what you can, while we're here.
I'll do that.
Yeah, do it, man.
So this is where Alphen became the Sovereign. And Volron as well. The significance of this location would suggest...
Hey, it looks like the terminals in here turned on too.
We should look through them. They might contain valuable information.
Oh, I was gonna do that anyway, but let's look at the skit first, which was named... excuse me, cough, cough, cough. Toying with Lives!
Only 2 Sovereigns in over 300 years. So why has the experiment only succeeded twice in all this time? And if that's the case, why keep on doing it? Was there really no other way? Or could there be some other reason?
Dohalim.
Forgive me.
Alphen.
I'm fine. I'm just a little shaken, that's all. I knew what I was already, so it's not like it's a surprise or anything. But it's strange. I've got all this rage inside of me, but I don't even know who it's for. I'm scared that I'll put a face to it, just to have someone to blame.
If that were to happen, then No. Then we'd help you fight it, before you ever got that far. Wouldn't we, everyone?
Yeah, we wouldn't just sit by and watch you spiral out of control.
That's right. No good can come from being consumed by hatred.
If you ever start to lose your way, you can count on us to guide you back. To remind you where home is.
And I would be happy to lend an attentive ear, should you ever have need.
Thank you, everyone. I think I'll be okay now.
Oh yeah, Alphen's gonna be okay. That's what we'd like to hear, of course. What is over here, though? Is there anything just hiding in this room randomly? There's more terminals, though. But anyway, everyone, I think we'll go ahead and look at these terminals next episode, I suppose. I don't know how much more there really is left here, but I definitely think we could save this for next time for sure. So anyway, let me know what you think about all that stuff so far, and obviously we'll continue looking into it next time. What more information will we find, I wonder? Also, when will we find another fast travel point? Because I would like to go back to an inn or something, and I'd even like to go back to the training grounds just to go do those novice training grounds, so we could probably handle them pretty easily with everyone at this point. I don't see why not. And then there was also the matter of something I just thought about. Literally, we still have an owl somewhere in Calaglia that we gotta find, and I'd like to find that at some point. Just don't know really where we would find it, of course, but I'd like to find it. But we just can't do it right now until I get another fast travel point, because, I mean, having to walk through this entire place all over again would be kind of a little annoying. Just a little bit. Hey, everyone. Excuse me. See you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. You have reached the end of this video. But before we go for the day, I just like to give a big shout out to the tier 4 and 5 channel members. Phoenix Edgeworth, Akron X2, Menthy, Meister Rapala, and Purple. Thank you so much for being awesome supporting the channel, everyone. If you too would like to get your name shouted out at the end of each video and live stream, shoutouts are available to all tier 4 and 5 channel members. I hope you all have an awesome day. See ya later!